We're live.
Hello.
We're back. Hang on. Let me just confirm which episode number this is. This will be number 5.
This would be 5.
5. Welcome back. Odyssey Strength, episode number 5. Yeah, baby.
What's doing?
Bro. It was like a slog to get here.
Bro, the last 2 weeks.
This episode better be fucking worth it. That's all I'm going to say. And you all better watch it, because if you don't watch it, I don't know if
something will happen. Something, you just get bad karma. I don't know. Something bad. You know what? You're going to stub your toe when you least expect it, or you're going to step on a Lego.
Nah, I got well and worse.
What?
You're going to go to the gym and you're not going to be able to find any dumbbells.
No, you're going to go to the gym and you're not going to get a pump.
Oh.
That would hurt.
That's shocking.
Yeah, that's going to be us in 3 weeks anyway.
Let's talk about it.
No. We'll get to it.
No, you don't want to lead.
Nah, just tell me.
Bit of foreplay.
Yeah.
You want to know how my week went?
You know, loosen it up.
Just give people what they want. Hey, this chair, bro, it's not
Get comfortable, brother.
ergonomic. I need to buy an ergonomic chair for home.
No, you got to get a gaming chair. That's what you got to get.
Just locked eyes with someone and going up the stairs. So fucking awkward. Oh, hang on. Sorry.
No, now you're too low. You're not tall enough.
Bro, this thing's like a roller coaster.
I wish people will. Please make sure you watch it.
Please go watch our YouTube channel. It'll be all on YouTube.
Yeah, because we need to make money.
There you go. I'm perfect now. I'm back. It's fucking hot in here. I tried to turn it down three times.
It's not bad now. It's not bad.
Man, I'm just hot. I run hot. I'm like a
RS3
engine.
What else are you running?
Nothing yet. I wish. I shouldn't say that.
No, we don't endorse.
I should promote good health. Good health. Anyway. Sorry.
What's been happening?
Nothing. Oh, well, I can't give away the secret yet, but you know.
What's the secret?
The diet, bro. It's a secret. It's a secret. So, well, by the time this comes out,
I'll be in Europe.
Hang on. 5 weeks from, we said launching on Tuesdays. It'll be 5 weeks from today.
I'll be in Europe.
I think.
I will have completed the diet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'll still be here.
Yeah.
I'll be here holding the fucking flag up, the OS flag.
We should get a flag.
Maybe 27th or the 4th. 27th of June or 4th of July. Either way.
Other way.
By the time that you listen to this or watch this, hopefully
we'll be diced.
We're fucking shredded.
We'll be dick skin lean.
Fucking shredded. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing.
Well, this is your first time dieting, isn't it?
Bro, I said it. I liked what you did there. That little fucking twist. That's professional. I didn't know you could do that. I was grabbing the whole thing. First official diet ever. And when I say diet, I mean deficit.
Yeah.
For you fucking sticklers out there.
No, yeah. Calorie deficit with a time-sensitive goal.
Yeah. Do we release the facts? Because people are going to want to know what's going on. I released what's happening in the Discord. If you want to go fucking see what's up.
I mean, you won't probably see it by the time that this is out, but
I'll pin it.
Pinned. Done. Sorted. DUN.
That's it. But yeah, should we give people a rundown? What's going on?
Well, yeah, they know we're going to Europe.
Nah, forget Europe. About the diet.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about Europe now. It's coming.
All right, so basically, we're better than everyone else. We're seasoned vets at dieting. Nah.
Except I'm just bulking. Just one half of the equation.
Nah, so basically what the rundown is our coach, who is the same as, we have, Giannis and I have the same coach.
You'd know that if you listen to the rest of the podcast.
And you're in the Discord. So we've come to a collective decision that we're all going to do a very aggressive cut and diet to get Euro ready.
Yeah, Euro shred.
I feel like that's so generic though. I feel like we need a special name. The Odyssey Euro shred.
No, that's even worse.
Oh, sorry. I'm not good at the names. Although I did come up with Odyssey.
Huh?
I did.
When
we were sitting at Bondi Beach. I was like, what about Odyssey?
No.
Yeah, because I was on ChatGPT.
No. It's not we, brother. I'm pretty sure we were both there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we went to Marcelleria together.
Yeah, we did.
Did you have a steak by yourself? Fucking this bloke. I made the fucking name, this and that.
What do you mean?
Anyway, fuck you. Fuck these people. Let's get back to the diet.
All right. Yeah, so we've come to a collective decision that we need to aggressively cut calories before we leave. I leave in 4 weeks. When do you leave?
6 weeks.
Okay. Yeah.
I have body dysmorphia, so I'd like to look better on the beach.
I just want to go to Greece and take a photo next to the Acropolis. If you were watching, you would know what we're doing right now.
The archer pose?
Yeah.
Maybe a rear archer. I don't want to spin around because I'll get tangled, but you know what I mean. Just stay tuned for it. It's going to come. Maybe I'll make a montage.
How do you feel?
It's only day 3. I feel like death.
Really?
But I'm sick as well.
Do you actually feel like death?
No, I
or
think
is it
it's-
just the fact that you're on way less carbohydrates and you just like don't know what to do with yourself because you're not eating as frequently as you used to?
Didn't have to say it like that, but yeah. Fucking aggressive. I think it's not that bad. But I think me being sick, if you can't hear that already, is made it a little bit worse. Just annoying. It's fucking like sniffling all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, it's not that bad.
I'm not sick. I have superior genetics.
Shut up. Shut up.
What's the food at?
Good question.
Well, okay.
200 grams protein, 280 grams carbs, 40 grams fats. So that's 2280.
2280. And what were your calories at before?
3.8.
So that's how many?
3,750 really.
How much of a deficit is that?
1,500.
15.
No. Yeah. Let's call it 14.
1,400 calorie deficit. Yeah.
A day.
That's pretty aggressive.
A day.
That's aggressive. Now, would we recommend this to everyone?
No.
Definitely not.
No. I'm not recommending. I'm going against you. You try and do it. I'm going to say no.
Yeah, yeah. And like, to be fair, I feel like the reason we're doing it is because we've warranted the behaviors in place already that like allow us to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a general population thing. I think it's a fad amongst personal trainers or highly experienced dieters who might be general pop. I mean, we are general pop, but we know the ins and outs and how to manage certain things. Single-handedly, the thing that we have over gen pop or other people who maybe don't live inside a gym is expectation. That's single-handedly. I was thinking about it the other day. You need to understand the expectation of whatever goal it is. In this case, it is really lean.
I was going to make a post about this.
I was going to put on my story, but I chickened out.
Why?
I don't know. I don't have a haircut. That's
Bro,
why.
shut up.
Hey, I'm talking. How's Tam going to clip this if you say shut up?
Because you should
Anyway.
just post on socials.
I will.
Everyone, get in the Discord and tell Giannis to post on socials.
Oh, you like my info?
Because every time we post on socials, our engagements do well.
Yeah, I'm the key. Anyway, but expectation management is single-handedly the thing that is going to save you, or make or break you, I should say. That's a good one. Make or break your diet phase.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I think also something that's really important to note is that this is a very short period of time.
Yeah.
Like there's 52 weeks in a year and we're dieting for 6 out of those 52. That's fuck all.
Yeah, I'm not even 6. I'm 5.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's aggressive. Yeah, we wouldn't recommend it to other people. But whether you're dieting or not, like it isn't something that should last forever. I actually had this conversation with a client today. I was like, listen, we're going to drop your cows one more time and then I'm taking you out. It's been a long time.
How long?
Since probably December.
So 5 months.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
while.
Any breaks in between?
A little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Success?
So far, yes.
Mad.
She's like 12 kilos down. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah. But it's getting to that point now where it's like, fuck, I
Slowing
can't pull more food and I can't add more output because her job won't allow her to. Like we're doing 12,000 steps a day, which is a lot.
Cardio.
She's doing that too.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How many days a week?
Huh?
How many days a week?
She's training 3 days a week.
So cardio 3 days a week too.
No, she's just doing it like one day a week.
Hey, brother, 5 days a week cardio. Get it on.
Yeah, but like this is the thing. This is where it's sort of the right tool for the job, right? It's like if she works in the music industry, it's pretty hectic. Her job requires a lot of attention. It's like I don't want her to like hate her fucking life too much. It's like she's already been 5 months into a deficit. I'm like, listen, like we've done well here.
That's a big push, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let's just do one more push for the next 3 weeks. Take you out of it. Let's get you strong. Your squats are going well. Let's continue that, build more muscle. And then as we approach summer, we'll do it again. And this will be like the nail in the coffin. Like we don't really have to worry about doing diets like this to a degree anymore. And we can just focus on getting strong, improving body composition year after year. And we can do diets that are not as I need to lose weight because I'm unhealthy.
Yeah, I need to lose a certain percentage of my body weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because each time one of my clients does a diet, it does get better each time. Like,
Bro, like, I mean, sorry.
well, you would know.
Let me just tell you, I feel like a seasoned veteran at this. Like, honestly, I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry, but it's just like, you just fully accept what it is.
Yeah, I think the point I was trying to make was each time you do the diet, you're going to get better. It doesn't get easier.
No.
Right? Jason said this, it doesn't get easier. And that's in the gym as well. You just get better. Right? That's a mad line.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's not, it's literally that. And to reword it, it's not like you just get better at handling the demands that it takes.
It's just expectation.
Yeah. And it's like today, like one of the girls was eating Guzman. Fucking love Guzman, man. And it's like, I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that looks good. But you know what? I'm actually not fazed by it. Like, it smelled good. I was like, whatever. Like, I don't care. I'll gladly eat my cream of rice.
Yeah, fuck, that cream of rice slaps. So, context, today was the first day I made cream of rice properly. I fucked it up the first time I made it. Not recently.
That's normal.
Bro, fucked it up.
If you fuck it up, it can ruin your experience with cream of rice.
I could have fucking built a brick wall with it.
See, I like it when it's a bit thicker.
No, this was like...
cement.
Throw the spoon and it's still on the spoon. Like, it would have killed someone. And I was like, this is fucked. I've wasted... Oh, well, look.
It was $1.75 for rice flour.
Not the rice flour. I've wasted the fucking protein. I wasted the raspberries. Wasted the peanut butter. I was like, no, I'm not fucking eating this. And that's when you were like, oh, it's so good. I was like, it's fucking shit.
Yeah, I love it.
But now, goated.
It's just the lens you got to look through it from, bro.
It's perspective, bro.
Perspective. So for anyone that doesn't know what cream of rice is, it's rice flour. So it's literally powdered rice.
Ground rice,
Yeah, it's like literally broken down into like a powder, and
fucking hectic.
It's so good. So
it's so quick to make.
It's so easy, man.
Bro, oats fucking on the stove, fucking these.
Yeah,
I'm boycotting oats.
Honestly, oats is so overrated, bro. It's so fucking overrated. Don't get me wrong. I think if you're trying to get a lot of food in, a lot of calories in, yeah, it can be good, but you can do the same with rice flour.
Bro, I struggled to have 50 grams of oats the other day because I was just the food
the volume.
No, not even the volume. It was smaller than the cream of rice, but it was just the same fucking flavor. I was like, I don't want this shit.
I've gone off the oats. Rice flour is just texture, taste,
fucking shovel.
And then the most important part,
dark chocolate.
Huh?
Dark chocolate.
Well, yeah, but how satiating it is, it just doesn't beat anything else.
Yeah, I had half before I trained and then the half after I trained.
Yeah.
Which I felt was okay because
how many grams did you have?
80.
80 in total?
I was supposed to
So 40 and 40?
I don't know.
No, you made it all together.
I made it all together and I just
okay.
ate half. Because I fucked it up. Don't be like me. I pre-tracked it as 70 and then I put 80 in when I made it and I went, So if you're not thinking about tracking or not thinking about your food when you're making it and tracking and this and that, you need to have a good look at what you're doing because you can get lost and then you can start eating a little bit more. Yeah. It's very, very easy.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's like the whole, I'm going to put 150 grams on the scale, but then it goes to 175 and you eat the extra 15 grams and you're like, it's 150.
Oh, it's on the spoon. Fuck. Put it in my mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was fucking good. It made the whole thing. Put the fucking raspberries, nice fiber content in there, bit of melted peanut butter.
Yeah.
Mad.
Honestly, if you don't know about rice flour, get on it. If you don't like it, you didn't make it right. I'm just going to say that.
If you want to get shredded, get on it. Want to get big, get on it.
Yeah, because you can make it into like a 1,000 calories.
I would easily make it a 1,000 calorie monster.
Yeah.
Monster meal. Yeah, fuck. Little 20, 25 grams peanut butter. Call it a day.
Yeah.
That's 300 calories, bro.
Yeah, you can, and bro, you could put 100 grams of rice flour, and that's like.
Do you reckon it would work with milk?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like milk would burn.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the microwave, out, in, out, in.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'm not fucking around with it.
Nah, just stick to water.
That's all right. I can survive.
I think we brought up something that was really good there that I sort of want to circle back to, and it's like the misreporting of tracking.
Oh, it's so common, bro.
Right, like I think 99% of people, and even myself, I'll put myself in that, misreport tracking their calories. And I was having this conversation with a client today because, like she's a great client. She shows up and all that. And I said to her, look, I don't mean to come across rude, but I said, there comes a point where showing up is not enough. I was like, you show up to the gym, you show up for your business, you do all that sort of stuff, but you got to do more than that. I was like, you need to put intent into everything you do.
100%.
And I was like, listen, if you'll let me, I'll take the reins of your nutrition. Because like we go back and forth, but you know, it's just never like there. And she's like, no, take it. I was like, cool.
Have it. I don't want it.
I was like, because the way you're probably tracking now, you're probably not doing it the way you should.
Here we go. So just quickly while he was talking about that, most of the dietitians underreported their calorie intake, with one dietitian underreporting by nearly 800 calories per day and another underreporting by around 500 calories per day. People, these are dietitians.
5 to 800 calories. It's a lot of calories.
That's a fuckload.
That is so much. How much is that a week? That's a lot of food.
Times 7, bro.
Yeah, bro. You act like I know math.
3,500 calories.
Wow. That's a lot of food.
That's fucking heaps. That's fucking Big Macs on Big Macs.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's it. Like,
okay. Well, we're on this topic.
Let's.
What are the things that people mistrack?
Oh, honestly, hands down, is going to be fats. So or I should say oils, butters, nuts, things of that regard. Fatty meats. That's the easiest one. And then, bro, I have this conversation very often. I'm like, it's not a lot, but juices, like liquid calories, bro.
See, for me, it's always I had some nuts the other day because, you know, they're healthy.
Yeah.
And
they are healthy.
No, they're good for you, yeah. But
they still count towards calories.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, I didn't know how much fat and calories were in almonds. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like,
if you toast the almonds, it actually reduces the calories by 50%.
Does it really?
No, it was a fucking blatant lie. You're like, brother, should I start toasting the almonds?
Nah, bro, I don't like almonds that much.
Fuck.
I was like, how the fuck does this work? Does it dehydrate it or something?
Yeah, so the heat breaks down the fat molecule. No, don't fucking do that. Just don't do that.
Although, I've seen some people defat their mince and stuff like that before.
Defat mince?
Yeah, I've seen it.
How do you defat mince?
I don't know. Like
it's minced. It's minced in with the meat.
I've seen. I swear I've seen it. Like they've defatted food. I swear I have.
You can't defat a food.
Or they like, I don't know. They've cooked it in a way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're gonna die by the sword, brother. Nutrition, God. Don't listen to this fucking guy. You can't defat mince or meats.
Can you? I'm gonna look it up.
Keep
talking.
You want less fatty food? Listen. Here's a list of lean protein sources: chicken breast, stir fry mince, extra lean beef mince. Coles or Woolies will have this. Preferably if you can get grass fed, even better. But let's not get pedantic about that. What else we got? Protein powder is good, but again, it's a supplement. Use it when necessary.
To defat ground beef.
Oh, here we go.
For every pound of ground beef, or whatever denomination of fat, brown, and break into crumbles until no trace of pink remains. Turn crumbles into colander lined with 3 paper towels.
You're sacked. It's done.
Let's stand a minute to absorb grease, then remove paper towels.
Are you talking about when it's cooked?
I don't know, bro. I actually just saw it come up. It was the first thing that came up, so I read
100% that's when it's cooked. 100%. There's no other way to do it.
Yeah, when it's cooked. When it's cooked.
I thought you meant when it's raw.
No.
Oh, yeah, bro. You fucking dab it with a towel. Call it a day. But yeah, back to underreporting. So if you think you don't underreport what you eat, you probably do. Because even these dietitians do.
Yeah, well, it's so easy to, man. Like, it's literally...
I think the biggest thing is when you're hungry. That's when you start dancing on the side of, oh, I just want a little snack. I'll have a snack while I'm preparing my main meal.
I've got a question for you, actually, because this is something that's been popping up a lot in my check-ins with clients, especially, I mean, not especially, or, I mean, you know, let's just...
Get on with it, bro.
I got a lot of clients who I mean, it's obviously hard because we're both males, but a lot of them have been saying, you know, they blow out when they're on their periods and they can't stick to their calories. Like,
yeah, I think.
I mean, personally, I'll tell you how I approach that situation.
Go on.
If it happens, I'm like, fine. Like,
blowout, as in, can you explain that? Like, you mean like
I always say
thousands of calories.
Nah, well, this is the thing. This is where I tread the line carefully. I'm like, listen, getting your period is not an excuse to eat like an absolute idiot. Like scoff like 2 tubs of ice cream and
Biscoff.
Biscoff.
Yum.
Oh yeah, eat Biscoff and 2 tubs of ice cream, put it together with popcorn and whatnot.
Oofed.
I don't think it's an excuse to do that. But if you're really craving things, like, I understand it and I get it, but I think it's really important, worth admitting or not admitting, acknowledging where you're at, both in your location, what's cueing the hunger and the craving, who are you around, the environment you're in, are you tired, is it convenient, all those sort of things. So I had it happen with a client over the weekend, and I was like, listen, like, where were you? What happened? Why did it happen? Were you with certain people that endorse this type of behavior? They were like, oh, you're on your period, just eat. It's like, these things all play a really, really big part. And it's like the narrative that people feed you will directly correlate with the behaviors that you have. So it's like, you know, I'm just going to say, pretend I'm a female. It's like, oh, you know, I'm really craving like just a tub of ice cream, and you're like my friend, and you're like, oh, just fuck it. You're on your period. Like, go eat it. It's like these things trigger those behaviors. And it's like, oh, I'm really tired. I just want to eat. It's like, I'm curious to your thoughts about it, because the way I do it is like, okay, fair enough. It happened. It's important to acknowledge the things that triggered those things. And do you want to change it?
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Like, no, tell me I'm wrong. I'm learning this one.
No. So, don't quote me on this. I saw it from what's her name?
Jarrell?
Nah. The lifting doula. Fuck, what's her name?
I don't know.
Oh, Olivia Orchowski.
Okay, I don't know that one.
You can look her up on Instagram. I don't know. I'll show notes it. Put it in the show notes.
Damn.
Yeah. So, females will essentially need a little bit more energy around the menstruation.
I've heard that, yeah.
Right? So you can make it work to your advantage. If you know when your cycle is, because you might track it, Clue, Flow, plenty of apps.
Yeah,
right?
I try to endorse that a lot too.
You can actually account for this type of scenario where, okay, you might go harder 3 weeks, chill for 1 week. Go harder 3 weeks, chill for 1 week. Monthly average, right? In terms of calorie intake.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's going to come down to, I guess, making sure the environment is probably the biggest one, because if you've got someone in your ear going, fucking just eat the fucking ice cream and that, it's like all good, but you don't share the same goal.
Yeah.
You don't share the same goal. So,
and that goes for anything, not just being on your period. Like when you're dieting or anything like that. Oh, I'll come for a drink. Nah, sorry, I can't. Oh, it used to be fun. You know, it's like that's not an environment that we want to be in.
I'll be fun, but I'm fucking shredded.
Yeah, peeled in Ibiza.
But this is the thing, is like, try and set yourself up with success in terms of environment. Environment's probably one of the biggest ones as well, because that's going to dictate how many decisions you have to make. Willpower is finite, very finite. You can only say no so many times. And then you go, oh, I'll just have it just this once. And then just this once turns into, I've had a chocolate lava brownie cake every night of the week and I'm fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's interesting. Definitely.
Yeah. You just got to, I guess you can account for it in that way. You can bite the bullet and be like, no, I'm just going to plow through it. I'm just not going to worry about the cycle. I'm just going to get on with it. I
mean, this is the thing,
which
right?
I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, because it's tough. And I don't know this personally.
Yeah, because I can't sit here and say I know what hunger feels like, but I don't know what hunger on my period feels like. Like this is why I tread carefully with
Some females are really hungry. Some females are not. And my partner doesn't eat on her period.
Yeah,
she's not hungry at all. I go, food, yuck, get it away from me.
Yeah, okay.
Week before, brother, is that Ronnie Coleman? You know what I mean? So it's like and
everyone's different. I do know that. Everyone's very different.
But you need to be aware of what's happening in sense of when your cycle is it around social events? Can we tee it up so that you can smash 2 birds with 1 stone? Can I get some social event fulfillment out of this? And can I have it's not a cheat meal. It's a higher calorie meal that might satisfy some cravings. Some palatable food might go down and you're like, oh, I don't need to eat the whole box of Coles cookies because I just had one. I'm good.
Yeah, and this is why I said, like, there's a difference between making use of the extra food and being on your period and satisfying those cravings, and then also just completely obliterating everything you're doing and just smashing food. And this is something I talk to people a lot, especially when it comes to alcohol, because obviously that's a really big one.
Oh, massive.
And it's like, at what point are you no longer getting a benefit from what you're doing? Because if I have 4 or 5 drinks, I'm going to be pretty lit.
Really?
I don't drink often.
I'm not going to say what I would normally say because we're on camera. And I want to endorse good health promoting behaviors. Pussy.
Anyway, yeah, let's just move
Just
on.
leave it there.
Yeah. Anyway, if you've got a goal in mind, obviously this is very different. If you're just living your life socially and trying to have fun, like don't get me wrong, drink, have fun, like do what aligns with your fucking values. That's all I'm gonna say. But I think it's really important to acknowledge at what point are you no longer getting a benefit from what you're doing. The return on investment no longer is as high. So if I have 5 drinks and I'm, let's say, lit and I'm fucking having a good time, but then I have 6, 7, and 8, is it really going to change anything? Am I just digging myself a bigger hole? Because I can have 4 or 5 and probably the next day wake up okay, still go to the gym, hit my calories, hit my macros, or stick to whatever sort of protocol I am doing according to my goal and be okay. Or am I going to have 10 and then just dig myself a bigger hole? It's the same with chocolate. If I really enjoy chocolate and it adds benefit to my day, then I'm going to have a piece of chocolate. But do I need to have a whole block? Because that's no longer, the return on investment is no longer a benefit. It's doing the opposite. And I say this a lot to people. It's like, oh, I had a really good week, but I had a beer after work. It's like, cool. Did you enjoy it? Yes. Did it add to your day? Yes. Awesome. Did you have 1, 2? I had 2. Cool. Matt, someone asked me a question about that the other day. I was like, bro, if it adds to your day and you use it as a way to whatever way you use it, and it doesn't affect your training performance and doesn't stop it, you're still able to stay adherent to your goals, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's basically all it comes down to. And it sounds really simple when we talk about it because, that's what happens when you speak about topics like this. There's going to be lots of things that you go, fuck, that sounds mad easy. And that's why Instagram is the place that it is. You open it up, oh, follow this diet, look at this, done, lose 5 kilos, feel good about myself. But it's not like that. There is so many things you need to think about, nuances, how some things are going to work for you. And even if you break it down to a smaller level as well, some foods will work for you, some won't. This won't work, that won't work. This might work great. Your fucking neighbor's like, oh, I had lemon water and I lost 5 kilos. It's like,
Yeah.
No. You just started walking a little bit more. You know what I mean? So try not to get too caught up in the weeds of, every single little thing, but also just accept the fact that it's not going to be super, super easy.
Yeah. And
There's a fine line.
And this is where it comes down to really what the goal is. Like if you're someone who has been training for, 2 to 3 years and you're not seeing results in what you're doing and you just like can't seem to see, like you're not getting there. All right. You're like, why the fuck am I not looking the way I want to look? Why am I frustrated? You're frustrated. And it's like, well, you know what? Maybe the 5 or 6 drinks on the weekends are affecting you more than you should. More than it should, and it's like causing you to lack on the Sunday and therefore on the Monday as well, and then by Tuesday you're like back in the gym, and then it's Thursday and you're already out for work drinks again.
Yeah, usually, and this is funny. This is I think it was Jackson Payos, and also from personal experience as well. It's not the alcohol that's the problem.
It's the habits.
It's the fucking kebab that you get afterwards, or the macas that you get afterwards, or the next day even, and you might do both. You might get 3 a.m. sloppy, dirty kebab.
Hectic.
Mad, by the way. But then you might also go next morning and go, fuck, I'm hungover. I feel like shit. Fucking bacon and egg muffin. Hash brown, orange juice.
Put my name on it.
Bit of OJ. And you're like, oh, I feel better. But I also ate fucking 5,000 calories.
In 7 hours.
Yeah. So it's like, and then most people adopt the behavior that, okay, breakfast is fucked on the Sunday. That means lunch is going to be fucked. I already feel shit. May as well finish it off.
You did nothing on Sunday, so you did nothing to absolutely set up your week for the Monday, which means you're gonna have a stressful day at work. Your boss is gonna do your ass in. You're gonna hate your life by Monday night, and you're probably gonna have another few drinks when you get home to de-stress.
Or a cheaper Tuesday Domino pizza.
Yeah. So it's like, and again, this shit happens, and that's fine. But if you want to be the person who actually is no longer frustrated with those goals, then it's probably better off not having the 10 drinks that no longer benefit you. Have the 3 to 5. Excuse me.
Yeah, Your excuse.
Have the 3 to 5. And then you can actually wake up on the Sunday, still enjoy yourself, align your behaviors with the goals, and set up your week for success. And then this is the thing that I think people lose sight of as well. It's like you take Saturday night, you take Sunday, you take Monday, or half of those days. That's like 3 days out of a week for 52 weeks. You've missed so much time. So much time you've wasted on what could have been getting you closer to your goal. Fuck. That was so good.
That's 156 days.
Damn. Clip that. That was good. I was proud of myself.
22 weeks of the year.
22 weeks of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you're wasting, because you're going out on Saturday night, not doing anything on the Sunday and fucking up half of your Monday, you're wasting 22 weeks out of the year on not hitting your goals, and you're telling me you don't have time? Get fucked.
Fuck. Well, I think if you put it in that perspective, it's like when we talk about adherence and consistency, that should be something that is touched upon, because it's like, okay, if you got that exam result, that's not really that good.
No.
And fuck, I'm not one to talk about school study, but but when we use that analogy, it is that way. You need to be, 95% adherent if you do have an extreme goal. If you have a lifestyle goal, you can do anything. You're pretty much Superman. You can do it all.
Yeah, and this is the thing, because I do have a lot of majority of my clients are lifestyle clients, and I tell them, I said, don't track on the weekend. Make sure you get protein in the day. Enjoy yourself, and make sure that you don't let the bad habits that you have on the Saturday night carry over on the Sunday. Bro, one of my clients to me, she was like, I don't want to track anymore. And I'm like, listen, sweet. I was like, you have done so much work that you're allowed to do this, because you just know now. You know what is what. You know what protein is. You know not to be an idiot with your food. And we've created the habits that will allow us to still maintain good body composition and work you towards your goals. I said, listen, don't weigh yourself. All I want you to do is send in check-in photos once a fortnight, just so we know that we're still maintaining the body composition and the physique we want. And if we're not, I'll say, listen, what's been happening? Oh, I haven't been getting my protein in. I've been slacking off a little bit. Cool. Tighten it up a little bit. Done. See you later.
Yeah.
She still goes out every weekend, let alone she's 23 years old. She still goes out. She still has fun. Every now and then she'll still have a big night. I'm not saying don't go out, don't have fun, don't enjoy yourself with your friends. But there comes a point where you got to realize that you can't do that shit all the time if you have a goal.
Yeah. The key there was tighten it up. So the major thing is you don't have to track all the time, right? We know that that's been said and done before. But when the jeans fit a little bit tighter, you've had a week, you're fucking drinking and you're smoking, you're eating, whatever. It's like all good. If things are moving in a direction that you don't like, you know which way to move the dial. Just turn up the steps a little bit, track the food a little bit, maybe just track your protein. Or don't track at all, but just eat a little bit better.
I mean, perfect example, bro. Like, I'm going to ask you the question. Not this year, because we're only 6 months into the year. Last year, how many times did you probably have a few big nights? Like top of your head.
Yeah.
Like
15, 20.
Yeah. 15, 20 times. That's 52 weeks.
Maybe not even that many. No. I'd say 15 max.
15 max.
It's fucking rough. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, 52 weeks out of the year. And did you still get closer to your goal?
I still hit my protein for the days I went out and got pissed.
Yeah, exactly. So you're still setting up behaviors that align with the goals that you have. You just are willing to do a little bit more to make sure that you're still hitting your bare minimum requirements. You're still ticking the boxes. And like another great example is like, bro, we're going to Europe. Like,
yeah. Also, just quickly, just remember, alcohol is a macro.
Yeah.
Okay. Has 7 calories per gram. I think people forget that.
Yeah.
It still counts, bitches. When it says fucking low carb beer, yeah, good, but it still counts as alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like we're going to Europe, we're going to enjoy ourselves, we're going to drink, we're going to have fun, we're going to make these great memories. But like, you still have goals in place. Like we're dieting before it because we want to adhere to a goal to look good, because those
I'm
sorry,
look good, brother. That's it.
Who doesn't want to fucking look good?
Someone said to me today, "Oh, you look good." I said, "Okay, I could look better." What's your point? That's like, now this is going to sound very vain, and it is, and I don't give a fuck, but that's fine. You think I look good. I want to look a bit better.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I want to see what's under the fucking meat.
I think this is, again, like, it's just like people say bodybuilding's so vain or body composition focus is vain. Yeah, it fucking is. But, you know, like, we want to look better and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to look better naked at all.
Nah. Well, I mean, if you say there is, then you're lying.
Yeah.
That was very sleazy then. Sorry. Got a sick voice. I'm trying that here.
I think we might have pissed some people off today.
Nah, fuck them. I'm going to Europe. I'm turning my phone off. Can't catch me.
You can't reach me.
No face in the case.
Unless it's in the Discord.
What else was it? Oh, training while dieting. That's another thing I want to talk about.
Oh, yeah, man.
Bruh. Rough.
It's like 3 days in.
3 days in, I'm fucked. But I think, honestly, it comes down to as well, that first initial week of hunger. So the first week of dieting always has that hunger. And then I think it subsides after that.
I think it just really depends on the person.
Yeah, like, if I was sick, when I had gastro at the beginning of the year, I didn't eat for a week. I was like, all right, sweet. And then when I started eating again properly, I was like, this is a fucking mission. I was not hungry by the end of the week because I just wasn't eating. So I think there is some sort of adjustment period.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? But training while dieting, in both regards as well, comes back to, we recorded this in a previous episode, so go listen to it, is nutrient timing.
Yeah.
So making sure if you're training in the morning that you do have some sort of carbohydrates in your system beforehand.
Yeah.
Because that way you're going to ensure that your performance is just as good. Well, maybe not just as good, but close to where it was previous diet.
I don't think your strength will change too much. Just the endurance that you have with it will. So it's like
Longer
you'll probably still
recovery
be able
time.
to press the same amount of weight, just probably won't be able to do it for multiple sets.
Mm.
I kind of like doing top set back offs when I'm dieting just because like you're still being able to push some heavy weight and like you're still like getting that high stimulus. I don't know. I was thinking about this on the way here. I was
Keeping
like,
the muscles.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like really still pushing that like super high threshold. Super
Okay, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
For the people, I'm a man of the people, of the OS community. What should some people look for when they're dieting? Euro shred, some people are probably going to go, fuck, like, oh, by the time this comes out, you August people going in August or late July, they would be dieting. What are some things to look for in terms of like negative in the diet? Like, are they going to lose muscle? Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's funny. I had that question from a client. He's like, oh, I don't want to get skinny. I'm like, all right, bro. Well, you're not going to.
Don't get lean.
Well, no, but sorry, reword that question to me again. Like negatives as in you mean like what?
Yeah, like what are some things to expect that might go in a negative direction when it comes to dieting in terms of training? And
I mean, you just won't be as motivated to train probably. You'll probably be a little bit moodier. You'll probably be a little bit slower with your thoughts, like as in like you might forget things a little bit more. You'll maybe just be that little bit like someone might whistle and you'll be like, oh, why is that annoying me a little bit more than
Bro, today someone was whistling in the gym and I was like, who's fucking whistling?
Yeah, like it's just like those little things do. And don't get me wrong, like obviously this doesn't sound, we don't make it sound like, oh, it's this appealing thing. And it's like, it's not, it isn't always, but it's like, do you want to lose weight or do you want to get leaner or do you want to look better? It's like, as we said, these are short periods of time. Like you're not doing these for really long periods.
Yeah.
But yeah, other things to expect as well is just like, yeah, your top end strength will still be there, but you won't feel as good towards the back end of your workouts. You'll probably just overall be a little bit more tired. What else? Like
less pumps.
You will be hungry. You probably won't sleep as well some nights. You probably won't sleep that great.
I find females especially suffer from that.
Yeah. I do find that as well.
Colder.
You'll be colder, definitely.
More irritable. You have struggle falling asleep as well.
Yeah.
But again, comes back to the goal, my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Sorry, almost missed out there.
Well, this is the thing, right? It's like, obviously, not everyone wants to get leaner for Europe, and that's fine. If you don't want to, all good. You probably don't align with us.
Turn the fucking podcast off now.
Yeah. So, but if you do, and if
off.
you're someone who does train and it's like, oh, like I've been training and still can't get lean for Europe or summer, whatever it might be.
Yeah, remember, we've got summer later.
Yeah, we've got summer coming around the corner. Creeps up on you, and it's hard to think about it now because it's fucking 7 degrees in the morning. But, these things are like goals for some people, and that's totally fine. And these are some of the things you might have to do, you know. And this is before we sort of like move on or wrap this up, something that I talk about a lot is that people will look at bodybuilding and really like talk down on it, or body composition, talk down. It's vain. It's bad. Why do you want to diet? It's like, bro, speak to any other athlete and tell me how they're healthy. Roger Federer is like broken physically. He has more surgeries, you know, all this shit. Like any athlete at a certain level, there's a point where it's no longer good for you.
Yeah, too much of anything isn't good.
Yeah. So it's like, don't sit here and tell me and point fingers. Like, yeah, I know part of it is unhealthy. I understand that. But it's what aligns with me.
Oh, if you please, people just watch the fucking video of this guy.
Me?
Yeah, shaking the table and everything.
No, I get passionate about these things because people will always look at a sport like bodybuilding or powerlifting like, surely that's bad for your back. Surely that's unhealthy. How are you going to move when you're older? It's like, mate.
Worry about it when I'm there.
Look at Roger Federer. Look at even some soccer players. Look at yourself, bro. Like you were playing
Who's that? Nah, you know, a good example is who's that? That swimmer.
Which one? Michael Phelps?
No, the Aussie one.
Grant Hackett. Is that his name?
Ian Thorpe.
Ian Thorpe.
His shoulders are fucked.
Yeah, I met him multiple times. His shoulders are fucked.
Yeah, the dude's cooked.
Yeah, well, when you're doing repeated bouts of fucking certain movements, of course.
Fuck a butterfly, bro.
Butterfly, breaststroke, like, you know, overuse. And it's like, yeah, you know what? There might be some consequences to the things that I'm doing now, but there is to everything. It's like, you know, if we're going to be completely vain about certain things, and, you know, some people might come after me for about this, but it's like, you know, yeah, I lift heavy and yeah, I train, put my body through a lot, but I also don't get on drugs every weekend and put my brain through that much stuff. So it's like choose and pick your paths and your poisons, because there's always going to be something that we do that is probably going to shorten our life or harm us in some sort of way. But it's like you got to be willing to choose what it is and deal with the consequences of that.
Can't say
I
it.
fucking crushed this podcast.
You know what? I reckon.
Hey, someone sign me up.
But
Hey, if you didn't like, if you don't sign up for coaching after this podcast, there's something wrong with you.
People, like, you can believe I gotta sit with this guy for how many days in a week? We're gonna wrap it up there. That's too good. I'm not gonna even poison the rest of it. Don't poison the rest of the river, bruh. All right, my peeps.
DM for coaching.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Odyssey Strength Podcast. We shall see you very soon.
Laters.